त्रादो तथा लोकागम अकल्पयन् एदाहमेतं वृषं महान्तम् आदित्यवर्णं तमसा परस्तादु तमेवं त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीय अमृतात् एतावन्तश्च भोजागुंसश्च दिशो रुद्रावितस्थिरे तन्नयेधि द्विपदे तं चतुष्पदे याः फलिनीर्या फला पुष्पा याश्च पुष्पिणीः बृहस्पतिप्रसूतास्तानो जन्तगुंहसः फलं मनोरथफलं पुत्रपौत्रप्रवर्धनं यस्मात् फलिनीर्या फला पुष्पा याश्च पुष्पिणीः बृहस्पतिः प्रसूतास्तानो जन्तगुंहसः
फोटो తీసుకో ఫస్ట్
We inaugurate our mobile cancer screening unit donated by State Bank of India. We all know that how pivotal these mobile cancer screening units are in helping us reach out to rural population and help us in early detection of cancer, thus making cancer a curable disease. Before we proceed, let us thank our previous donors, Indo-American Organization and Rotary International, for helping us in all the cancer screening programs so far. On behalf of our management, we would like to honor the distinguished people behind the present mobile cancer screening unit. So to do the honors, I would like to request our respected chairman, Shri Nandamuri Balakrishna Garu, onto the dais, please. I request Dr. Shravan Kumari Garu to please present him with a bouquet. I request our chief guest, Shri Rajesh Kumar Garu, Chief General Manager, State Bank of India, Hyderabad, onto the dais. I request Dr. Simran to present him with a bouquet. I request our board member, Shri JSR Prasad Garu, onto the dais, please. I request Dr. Ashwini to present a bouquet. We welcome Shri Jitendra Kumar Sharma Garu, Deputy General Manager and Circle Development Officer, SBI, onto the dais, please. I request Dr. Simran to present him with a bouquet. I request our CEO, Dr. Krishnaiah Garu, onto the dais. I request Dr. Sean Kumari to present him with a bouquet. I invite our Medical Director, Dr. T. Subramanyeshwar Rao, sir, onto the dais. I request Dr. Ashwini to present him with a bouquet. I invite Dr. Kalpana Raghunath, Associate Director of Academics, AdLife and Cancer Screening Unit, onto the dais. I request Dr. Simran to present her with a bouquet. I request our Medical Superintendent Dr. Phani Koteswara Rao, sir, onto the dais. I request Dr. Ashwini to present him with a bouquet. I request our CEO, Dr. Krishnaiah, to address the gathering.
Our beloved Chairman, Shri Nandamuri Balakrishna Garu, our Chief Guest today, Shri Rajesh Kumar Ji, Shri Jitendra Kumar Sharma Ji, my friend Dr. T.S. Rao, Madam Kalpana, Dr. Phani Garu, all the senior faculty, press, ladies and gentlemen, a warm welcome to this wonderful occasion of inaugurating our mobile camp. Over the years, last 20 years, under the leadership of our beloved chairman, this institution has grown to such heights. Now we are at the top league, and the address for cancer care. Our team of expert doctors and state-of-the-art equipment made us stand very tall in the cancer care. It's not just the care, not the just care, world-class care, it's the compassionate care what we are more concerned about. We never refuse patients here. Patients go elsewhere, spend their money, completely exhausted of resources, they come here. We take them on board, we treat them. We treat them not just a mere treatment, treat them at par. So that is our institution, Basavatarakam Indo-American Cancer Hospital and Research Institute. It's all because the passion and the commitment, this organization, originally founded by great visionaries and compassionate people, almost 30 years ago, but last 20 years we've been functioning on that principle, on that core principle of serving patients, poor patients, in particular people who can't afford. We face this peculiar situation, sir, now. Rich patients can afford wherever they can go and get the best treatment. Some of the poor patients do have some schemes. However, there is this mid-segment in between. They are the ones who are really suffering. They want treatment, but unfortunately they can't afford. And this particular hospital is very well on their minds and in the public that they come here. They come here and we give them the treatment. We all know cancer, now of course many of them are curable, but many times cancer destroys patient. But cancer treatment destroys the families. They sell their homes, they exhaust all their resources and many of them go below poverty line. And that's where we are. We have this great vision and compassion, and Basavatarakam is addressed for such kind of patients. We treat them in spite of all of our financial difficulties to bridge that gap by providing high quality treatment, but we still do it. That is, the chairman repeatedly says, the board is fully committed, the entire team here, very senior medical faculty, the supporting services, nurses, everyone is fully committed. That's the wonderful atmosphere I've noticed in the last 3 weeks. We continue to travel in that direction, in that mission. We go to next level and treat more and more patients. Today, a wonderful thing has happened. State Bank of India very generously have come forward and given us this. It is a super facility, which of course we have been doing last 20 years. Over 220,000 patients have been screened, and they have been taught how to detect the cancer early, and then we take care of them. But this facility, sir, will make us to go far beyond. We go more into the rural area, the unfortunate patients who don't have the access, so that we can detect these cases very early, and therefore the possibility of better outcome is much, much higher compared to very later stages. So your generosity is greatly appreciated, sir. You are not only in the top 25 of World Banks, and we're very proud of you being the best Indian bank. But you didn't stop there. You have led the way how to pass on this social commitment. You were just telling earlier, you have a commercial commitment being a banker. However, we particularly appreciate your social commitment, and you led the way to many people like that. And we're really looking forward. We join hands and extend the service. And in that way, we must appreciate and thank you very much for all the generous contribution you made. And I'm sure in the years to come, many people will be stimulated and inspired by your generosity. Thank you very much again. Thank you one and all.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. May I request Dr. Kalpana Raghunath, madam, to give us an overview of the cancer screening camps.
The respected dignitaries on the dais and dear friends, really we are very glad today we could flag off the new mobile screening unit, and at the same time we extend our thanks to State Bank of India, because this has come at a time where our earlier van has completed 20 years of service, and we screened almost 2.5 lakh population in about 1200 camps. So we are very happy that the exact appropriate time the mobile unit has come to us, which will help us to continue our program, because one of the major objectives of the institute is creation of cancer awareness and cancer screening. Because as you have seen, when we started this hospital with 120 beds, today it has grown to 600 beds. Still the number of patients, the waiting list is more. So that shows there is maybe an alarming increase in the cancer incidence. The only way how to control this increase in the cancer is to create cancer awareness among the common people and prevention of cancer and early detection. You may say, what is cancer awareness? Though people are uneducated, even the educated people, many pay little attention to the health part of it, and especially when it comes to cancer, which remains very silent and symptomless in the initial stages. People they won't seek the medical advice. So the purpose of the awareness is to educate the people what is cancer, what are the common causes of cancer, what are the, what is screening, how to do the medical checkups, when to go for the medical checkups. I will not going to elaborate on this because we do these programs regularly, cancer awareness programs for various organizations, institutions and rural areas. And the cancer screening, what is screening is, it is not an examination of a patient. It is the examination of an individual who is apparently healthy to elicit any hidden disease or any hidden medical disorder. So usually the people ask, Madam, is there any test where you can detect the cancer? There is no single test which can detect cancer. A thorough physical examination by a doctor, need not be a specialist, a good trained health worker, they also can elicit the common, if any problems are there, after talking to the individual and all. What we do at Basavatarakam with the help of the mobile scan unit is, we have mammography unit installed, the ultrasound unit and the X-ray, and we can do the pap smear. The mammography is advised for the women because the incidence of breast cancer is very high. Nowadays we see a lot of cases. At our institute alone, last year we have seen more than 1,000 breast cases in 1 year. And so it is advised in the women above the age of 40 to 45 years. And also what we train them is the self-breast examination, which every lady can do on her own and seek the help of a doctor if there is a doubt. Then the pap smear is advised for all the women, married women, once in a year. We take the pap smear in the camps, bring the slides back to the hospital, and the pathologist interprets the results are sent back to them. A radiologist goes with a van and they do the mammography wherever is indicated, and ultrasound abdomen and pelvis wherever is advised by the visiting doctor, and the reports are issued on the spot. The main purpose of this van is because people living in the towns and cities, they have all the medical facilities, but in the remote rural areas where even the doctor availability is very less. So when we go to the camp, sometimes they say in the remote areas, they say we have seen a lady doctor coming first to our village. So that's what we want to reach the people who are in need of this, create cancer awareness, thereby prevent the cancer incidents or control the incidence of cancer. Once again, thanks a lot to the State Bank of India. But what we need is the sponsors to come forward to keep us continue the program, because a lot of costs are involved in moving this van. The mobile unit is 6-ton vehicle which moves 2 kilometers with 1 liter of petrol or diesel. Thank you once again, sir.
Thank you, ma'am, for elaborating on our cancer screening program. May I request our Medical Director, Dr. Subramanyeshwar Rao, sir, to speak on cancer.
Proud to be representing each one of you. You all form the workforce of this hospital. If I stand here, I stand as a representative of all of you. Talking about force and workforce, the main driving force for this hospital is our Honorable Chairman, Shri Krishnaiah. If you are talking about driving force, you could see that spontaneously he could drive a 6-wheeler. So that's what he is made of, and he has been an energy source for all of us. We acknowledge the presence of Shri Rajesh Kumar ji, Chief General Manager SBI, and then Jitendra Kumar Sharma ji, Deputy General Manager SBI, as guests here. SBI becomes a part of Basavatarakam family from today. I would promise that all of you at SBI would be treated with great love as far as the staff, the trust board, the staff of this hospital is concerned. If you have to discuss about cancer care in this country, at independence, 81% of medical education and Medicare was with the government. What happened after that was the first 2 5-year plans concentrated on agriculture, and then the third one was on industry. Unfortunately, healthcare was not considered as an industry then. It has always been included as service. So there has not been thrust from the government side. And there has been increasing population. And what we have also understood is fortunately the life expectancy started climbing up. From 41 years from a woman, it has reached close to 60 years now. So once people live long, they develop non-communicable diseases like cardiac diseases and cancer. These are the two common non-communicable diseases. Slowly, cancer is matching cardiac care in terms of deaths at least, if not incidents, because cardiology has progressed significantly enough to keep people alive for 10-20 years more than they would otherwise die. So these people are patients of cardiac diseases, develop cancers because they live long enough to develop a mutation and in turn becomes a cancer. So the challenge is because people live long. The legendary Intramara used to tell, Aru Kotla Andhulu, 6 crores of Telugus. Now slowly Telangana itself is becoming 6 crores. So there is an increasing population. People keep asking you whether the cancer is growing because you see so many cancer patients around you. The worry should not be because that the cancer is actually growing. If you have 6 crore people, then there is a percentage of people who develop cancer. And once you have elderly people, you have increase in cancer. The true incidence is when we adjust for age is actually not increasing. But it remains a challenge because you need to expand facilities. And on that count, I think private care has really chipped in and compensated for what the government could not do or was unable to do because their obligations, their compulsions were different. And what this led to was the fact that there was an expansion of corporate care which became prohibitively expensive for the middle classes that Dr. Krishnaiah, our CEO, was talking about. So it's the middle classes and the lower middle classes who have been taking the hit, and the poor people also needed an expansion of the facility, and that actually brought the demand for such solid structures, infrastructures and edifices. And that's what the family, both Mrs. Basavatarakam and NTR realized, and then lots of our trust board members. I don't want to name them for fear of forgetting one of them, because each one of them did so much for this institute, lived a dream. Some of them have passed away, but till their last day, they were talking about this institution. So it has been built on dreams. It has been built on commitment of individuals who hailed from both these twin Telugu states, and many of them who were actually not citizens of this country at that point of time when they were actually committed to the cause called Basavatarakam Hospital. What is important now is to understand that you keep on talking about early cancer is curable, but the fear, the pessimism, the nihilism of cancer continues, because anybody who has an early cancer and is cured would never reveal to anybody that he had a cancer and is surviving for the past 2 decades. Whereas the advanced cancer patients, when they die, everybody knows that so-and-so died of cancer. The truth is that cancer becomes a much better disease in early stages than hypertension, diabetes and various other conditions, because of the simple reason that there is no cure for diabetes, no cure for hypertension. They can only be controlled. And you need a lifetime treatment for these diseases. What you need is about 6 months and an average treatment, and in and out of hospital. You are not continuously in hospital, you are not continuously carrying drugs when you are traveling. So it's never a bad disease if diagnosed early. And that brings us to a point wherein, how do we diagnose early? It has to be an effort that is manifold. And one of them is what this lady, great lady, has been striving for. Go to the doorsteps, because there is so much of social stigma associated with this disease, especially among women. So unless you reach their doorsteps, you cannot bring them and save their families. A woman saved in the family is the whole family saved itself. So we have done that over years, but because of the ever increasing expenditure, it's becoming more and more difficult for us. So there are newer challenges that are opening up on a daily basis. So that it demands the presence of the society, the government, the NGOs, bodies, the strong bodies and banks like the State Bank of India and other organizations which are led by wonderful people like Shri Rajesh Kumar and Jitendra Sharma and other colleagues here, chip in and help a lending hand so that we can continue to diagnose early, treat them and send them back home happy and living. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for reminding us of the backbones of our institute and also emphasizing on cancer screening. My request, Shri JSR Prasad Garu to say a few words.
Good afternoon to all, and my warm welcome to our respected chairman, Dr. Krishnaiah Garu, and today's chief guest, Shri Rajesh Kumar Garu, Chief General Manager, State Bank of India, and Jitendra Kumar Sharma Garu, Deputy General Manager Garu, and all our CEO, Krishnaiah Garu, Medical Director, T.S. Rao Garu, and Associate Director, Kalpana Garu, and our Medical Superintendent Phani Koteswara Rao Garu, and all the respected dignitaries in front of the dais, and very, very warm welcome on behalf of Basavatarakam family. I want to, because already our doctors has explained what is this screening camp and all the thing. I want to bring, first of all, this hospital created, I think, the great thought of Srimati Basavatarakam Garu. Today, this institute has become because of our dream, and our dream, N.T. Ramarao Garu was respected, and today, lot of people, our former chairmans and today Chairman Garu and board members and all the team of doctors and all other people doing the service to the society. And fortunately, the screening camp, I want to tell you one small incident. I think years back, the screening camp conducted in my village in Prakasam district. And that I want to bring one, our superintendent of the circle inspector of police wife. She went to a local doctor. She told to her, in the breast, there is a lump is there, that is a cancer. She has hesitated to go to the hospital because no, once she got the trauma, cancer got her, she says, my life has gone. He says, her husband is forcing us to go to the hospital to Hyderabad. At that time, this is almost 10 years back. They don't want to come to cities like Hyderabad. They say, no, what will happen if you go to the cancer, they will treat, and no, my life is going like that and all. Fortunately, after 3 months, the camp is taking place. She brought to her to the camp, where our doctor diagnosed and tested her mammography. This is not at all a cancer district. He told that his exculpated after 3 months, we had the first day, we have sat peacefully, slept in my family. Because incidentally, because mainly the reason this not to want to create confidence among the public. Because many people say the cancer means it is no, my life is gone and all that. Sometimes it may not, it may happen also. And incidentally, in Khammam district, in Singareni collieries, once we conducted a camp, on the day, remember, I think our people have done around 250 cases. Out of that, around 80 to 100 cases reported as suspicious cancer. The early detection, I think lot of the things, no, our team of doctors have done all over the thing. I think, no, many cases, this is no the help, the early detection. As Dr. Garu said, no, early detection is curable. This is the things where we are doing, and fortunately, our former board member, Srimati Tulasi Garu, who were incidentally when we started this hospital in 2000, the day one is starting us, we have to create a cancer screening camp to awareness, because always prevention is better than cure. To create, she forced to contribute by, at that time, Rotary International with the help, and IACO in the American, they given created, and our trust also allotted some funds for this thing, and we're doing that the last 20 years. As our doctor has expressed, in the last 20 years, we've done 2,20,000 of the screening. This is, this is where, we cannot do that more than the figure. We want to educate the people, that is the main aim of the people. What are the prevention, because lot of literature they will distribute. That is the more responsibility of the doctor to consolidate the thing and all the thing. And with the great help of State Bank of India, giving 150 lakhs for this noble cause. I think we all are indebted to the bank. really we are fortunate. Really, the chairman of SBI has taken a great thing to sanction for our hospital. Really, I think, no, sir, we will utilize this thing and we'll do the more service with this bus, with all the latest equipment we have created in that thing, where the hospital is going to the doorstep of the patient. That is the thing, want to do the thing with, I think, once again, I'm thanking everybody and particularly State Bank of India, Shri Rajesh Kumar Rao and team. Once again, thank you, sir. This is a great cause. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for reinforcing the importance of cancer care. May I request our chief guest of our day, Mr. Shri Rajesh Kumar Garu, to address the gathering.
Thank you, madam. Respected and most honored Shri Balkrishna Garu, Shri Krishnaiah Garu, Shri Prasad Garu, my CDO Jitendra, my team of SBI, other dignitaries on the dais, all the staff members from the hospital, the media people, the hospital authorities, the nurses, I can see very, very warm welcome and good morning to each one of you. Andriki Namaskaram from the State Bank of India to everyone. First of all, I am very, very honored and privileged to be part of this activity, a very, very noble cause. This is the kind of activity which everybody will be looking forward to see how the mobile van reaches. I am equally honored to be part of this activity because this was donated by our chairman, sir, and today we are here to flag off. And who else can drive it better than Balkrishna Garu? This is something we have heard of, leading from the front. It's like driving from the front. So flying off was an honor for me for this noble cause. Before coming here, I watched one of the video of Ratan Tata. Because wherever we go, we try to find out how can we connect to the people and all. And this video was about 7-8 years ago when he was mentioning about huge disparity in the income. He was talking about the divide in the rich and the poor. Today what we have done is something to bridge the gap, at least to prevent the issues which is coming in the form of cancer. So step was taken in direction from SBI side to see a part of this activity of India since inception, sir. This we have been into social cause, and even this 2% of the income tax and all those things were not part of that activity. State Bank of India has been associated quite long with the social cause. We have the commercial obligations, we have the social obligations, but unless and until society survives, the society progresses, even commercially it cannot become viable. That's the basic crux of the what commercial activity goes to, what the social cause and all. We in the State Bank of India, normally we try to have, basically primarily we cover what we call SHE. It's like sanitation, health and education. And then we take care of the underprivileged and the downtrodden and the poor and wherever the society has not been able to reach to in terms of development. Overall, almost more than 30% of the corporate social responsibility goes towards health part, and this is one part of this activity. And in State Bank of India, in Telangana, as of now, we have 1177 branches, and I came to know there is a coincidence 1177 camps also being held in the hospital authorities. So it's a sheer coincidence in terms of how we can think alike, how we can think together towards the normal and the noble cause. So thank you so much for making us, State Bank of India, as a part of this activity, because ultimately we know society is for all of us and society is going to be there in terms of how we can create a number of development norms. We have seen a lot of nurses here, we have seen a lot of students here. I think commercially also State Bank of India is into the funding part, so that part also if people are interested then they can look forward. But thank you very much for making us part of this noble cause. Personally also I have been, I suffered earlier because of my eldest brother's wife also died because of the cancer issues, and the primary reason was because we were not able to detect it earlier. Now what today we have, the hospital has done, and maybe we have been a part of that noble cause, a small gesture from our side. But ultimately the objective is if we are able to prevent it, if we are able to detect it earlier, nothing like it, the survival rate goes higher and higher. So the van, which is a state-of-the-art van, is available in terms of the cancer detections and cancer. We have the mammography, we have the ultrasound, we have the X-rays, we have the doctors available there. And this van, this bus can go to the remotest part where people cannot think of coming here. And overall also the hospital is doing a very, very wonderful job. So again, thank you and compliments to the entire team of the hospital authorities for doing this wonderful job. And going forward also, if anything is required from SBI side, we can be a part of that also. In terms of CSR, every year, let me give you one number also. This year, of course, we have increased our outlay there, and almost 25% increase is compared to previous year. This year already we have reached 5 CR number, and that is for the different social development activities, preventions of this cancer, other hospital things and all. So overall, I think this is something which we look forward to, and we also feel very, very happy and privileged to be part of such kind of activity. So thank you very much, and thank you for making SBI a part of this one. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for recognizing and believing in us. May I request Shri Jitendra Kumar Sharma Garu to say a few words.
Namaskar. Respected Shri Balkrishna Garu, our CGM SBI Shri Rajesh Kumar ji, all the dignitaries on the dais. First of all, let me express the heartiest thanks to this great institution for making us a part of this noble cause. As far as State Bank of India is concerned, as our Chief General Manager said, we are always at the forefront to come forward and help the people do our bit for the society. And in last few months, you must have heard, must have read in newspapers, the State Bank of India is the highest profit earning organization company in India. And just some time back, the CEO sir said that we are among the top 25 brands globally. So these are the things which just do not come simply by doing the business. It comes with a lot of other responsibilities also. And in the state of Telangana, we are trying to do our bit so that we can leave a memorable footprints here, so that the generations to come also, or even our coming officials also, they do remember, or the people do remember that yes, SBI is a responsible corporate citizen and who cares for the society. And this is a very good team, I can say. You work for the health well-being of the people, the medical fraternity and all the people in the hospital, and we are working for the financial well-being of the people. So today here in this platform we have come together, and you just imagine when we take care of the financial well-being as well as health well-being of the people, how beautiful world we'll have. So once again, thanks all of you. Keep up with this great work, and we are always there to be a part of all the noble things you do. God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now may I request our chairman, Shri Nandamuri Balakrishna Garu, to felicitate our chief guest, Shri Rajesh Kumar Garu, Shri Jitendra Kumar Sharma Garu, and Shri Ramakrishna Garu, Assistant General Manager, PR team. Our chief guest, Shri Rajesh Kumar. Jitendra Kumar Sharma garu. Thank you, sir. May I request the driving force of our institution, respected Chairman Shri Nandumuri Balakrishna Garu, to say a few words.
Good morning, everybody. అందరికీ నమస్కారం, శుభోదయం. ఇప్పుడు మధ్యాహ్నం కూడా అయింది, శుభ మధ్యాహ్నం. ముందుగా వేదికను అలంకరించిన ఈనాటి ముఖ్య అతిథులు, అలాగే మన ఈ మొబైల్ క్యాన్సర్ స్క్రీనింగ్ యూనిట్ ఈ ప్రారంభోత్సవం సందర్భంగా మాకు చేతోడు వాదులుగా నిలబడ్డ మాకు సహకారాలు అందించిన స్టేట్ బ్యాంక్ ఈనాటి ముఖ్య అతిథులు, స్టేట్ బ్యాంక్ ఆఫ్ ఇండియా చీఫ్ జనరల్ మేనేజర్ హైదరాబాద్ సర్కిల్ రాజేష్ కుమార్ జీ గారికి, అలాగే స్టేట్ బ్యాంక్ ఆఫ్ ఇండియా డెప్యూటీ జనరల్ మేనేజర్ అండ్ సర్కిల్ డెవలప్మెంట్ ఆఫీసర్ DGM జితేందర్ కుమార్ జీ గారికి, అలాగే మా రిలేషన్స్ ఆఫీసర్ రామకృష్ణ గారికి, పిఆర్ రామకృష్ణ గారికి, అలాగే మా బోర్డు మెంబర్ ప్రసాద్ గారికి, అలాగే మా CEO కృష్ణయ్య గారికి, మెడికల్ డైరెక్టర్ అండ్ హెడ్ ఆఫ్ సర్జికల్ ఆంకాలజీ డాక్టర్ సుబ్రహ్మణ్యేశ్వర రావు గారికి, స్టాండింగ్ అండ్ మా మెడికల్ సూపరింటెండెంట్ కోటేశ్వర రావు గారికి, అండ్ స్టాండింగ్ అసోసియేట్ డైరెక్టర్ ఫర్ అకాడమిక్స్ అండ్ మన ఈ స్క్రీనింగ్ క్యాంప్స్కి, అలాగే ఇక్కడికి చేసిన డాక్టర్లకి, నాన్ మెడికల్ అండ్ పారామెడికల్ అండ్ నర్సింగ్ స్టాఫ్, పాత్రికేయుడికి అందరూ కూడా నా హృదయపూర్వక నమస్కారాలు. కొంచెం అతిథులు కోసం కొంచెం ఇంగ్లీష్లో మాట్లాడటం లేదు, హిందీ మే सबको हमारा बसवतारकम इंडियन कैंसर हॉस्पिटल रिसर्च इंस्टीट्यूट की तरफ से आपको मैं स्वागत करता हूँ. It's been this is the driving force. Actually, there are many other chairmen before me and board members have been the driving force. Of course, indirectly it was my mother, Shri Basavatarakam, who was the driving force behind this hospital, and my father, the late CM, Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh, and of course as an artist, the unstoppable artist, of course not only in acting but also elsewise. And whatever the reforms he brought about in the state, which have been adopted by all the other states of our country, and whichever the governments were there in the center, the great legendary Mr. N.T. Rao, and there's been a new trend, like which was started in 2004, since the inception of the hospital in 2000, the hospital was started in June 23rd, on the 23rd of June, and then this concept of having a medical camp was the late Mrs. Tulsi Garu's brainchild, which this camp was started, and this cancer screening camps were started, and till now we have completed about 1,177 camps, and about 224 more patients have been screened, out of which women are about 80,000, almost 85. Women are 1,40,000 and men about 85. And pap smear 40,000 and ultrasound 31,000, and mammogram 15,000 and X-ray 7,000. And this hospital, at that time it was the only mobile screening unit which was started in the country, with a mammogram and with a X-ray and with the ultrasound. And everything was the first of its kind when this hospital was started. Like we had linear accelerators with 6 linear accelerators at that time, which was the first time in the Southeast Asia. And now according to the demands of the number of incidents increasing, the cases, like Dr. Subramanyeshwar Rao has mentioned, the two major, one is cardiac and the other one, more than cardiac, it's cancer. And so to bring awareness among the rural folk of the state, not only our state, not only our states, or not only even Karnataka and Maharashtra, we have been conducting these camps, and thanks that time for especially IACO, Indian American Cancer Organization, under the leadership of Mrs. Tulsi Garu, who had donated 50 lakhs at that time, and matching by our Rotary Club, which has also given another 50 lakhs, and later again for the improvement of the equipment and additional equipment. Mrs. Tulsi Garu has again donated almost 45 lakhs of her own money. It was her dream, and today we are seeing the rural folk how many ways they are very much little bit not that coming forward to get because of various reasons, economically, or the shyness and the availability of the medication or whatever it is, screening. So we then go to the rural areas, and with the support of the local people there, the doctors or the clubs, like the Rotary Club, who come forward to sponsor our program, and then all the patients who are come there, we don't call them patients, to come for screening, and some of them are detected with an earlier stage. They are given medication, and with the medication they are and the others who are a little bit advanced stage or like that, they are referred to our hospital, and they come here, and whoever needed whichever medication, like maybe medical oncology or surgical oncology, is done on them. So the hospital's objective is to serve the need of the community and is run on a not for profit basis. As the chairman of this hospital, I can assure that on behalf of every member of our hospital, our fraternity, that we are committed to deliver the best in class service and treatment in comprehensive cancer care, and we make sure that we will stand by your thoughts battle against the cancer. So over the years, our mobile cancer screening unit, gift from the Indo-American Organization Rotary International, has been instrumental, like I said. And in our relentless pursuit of early cancer detection, a key lifeline in saving lives, these mobile units have played a crucial role. And I thank the State Bank of India not only in supporting us, but also the social responsibility which they are caring for the like sanitization or education and health, which they are, and the most profitable bank in the banking company in the country, and also we are they are proud to our country, standing 24th, 1924th in the world banking system. So thank them all, and now we have seen our the mobile cancer screening, the van, the bus, which has been inaugurated, flagged off today by Mr. Rajesh Kumar Garu, and I was driving. So driving boat, they say, okay. So this also reminds me of some sequences when I do like a chase or like that in shootings also. The people are so scared of my driving. They never, like once I remember, once I was shooting in Portugal, when Shreya was with me in the car, and I was supposed to, the Duke was there ready to do a spin. I was supposed to just come to the camera and stop the car, and next the Duke will take care of it. Then I asked her, do you have a trust in me? Shreya, she said, why, for what? Then meanwhile the director was on the walkie-talkie, was saying, are you ready? She was saying, oh, for what did you ask me? I am trusting you. Then he said, start off. Then took off, flagged off. And I went near the car. That was I was supposed to apply the brake. I did a spin. I did it 3-4 times. And she was choking there. Once it was over, then she got out of the car. The Duke asked the director, why did you call me? We did it. So for everything, the dedication for what, so anything is possible. I say that where there is a will, there is a way. So the most important thing is, like Prasad Garu has referred to one case in Prakasham district, where one lady again she was in the autopsy. No, she had a breast cancer and there was a lump in her breast, and then again later they said that she was not having detected, was not having breast cancer. So this is a temple, sir, where the patients they come in, and then with the trauma of cancer. So once they enter, they are like in the kabaddi. Recently, I went to the pro kabaddi. In that you have that the middle line, and then you have the ball long line and the bonus line. It's like that. So once you enter into that line, middle line, and come into this hospital, so the trauma is gone, and half the diseases they are killed by the trauma. That is very expensive, that is incurable, and all that. So this is a temple where once the patients enter, the trauma is gone, and they support us. It is important that even the patients, they support us. And also our social department is doing a very good job, and also thank to all the private and public institutions, to the bankers, and to the governments of Telangana and Andhra Pradesh, and also to the central governments for their supports, and especially even for the my thanks to the donors who have been supporting this hospital as right since some inception of the hospital, and thanks to one and all. So especially thank you very much, and we will continue also with our, we are inspired by you, and we will continue our relationship, and both aims are the same, like your, like you said, the Shri and sanitation and education and health, like that. With that motto, we will go ahead together, and God bless us. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your kind words. May I request our Medical Superintendent Dr. Phani Koteswara Rao, sir, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Very good afternoon, all. As we conclude this momentous occasion, I extend my sincere gratitude to the State Bank of India, represented by Shri Rajesh Kumar Garu, Chief General Manager, SBI Hyderabad Circle, and the accomplished Mr. Shri Jitendra Kumar Sharma ji, Deputy General Manager, Circle Development Officer, SBI, for their whole roles in generously contributing the mobile cancer screening unit. Now this cancer unit is became another Kalikatura in the hospital, Basavatarakam Research Institute. Special thanks to our chairman, Shri Krishhnaiah Garu, and inspiring words and added so much meaning in this event. A warm thank you, each one of you, and bearing the here today and making the occasion very special. I also extend my thanks to the Hyderabad coach builders who build up this cancer institute in cancer van. I am also express the great thanks to our Kalpana madam, who is the team and her team who stood first in this organizing the camp and the camp bus. And I am also very thankful to the biomedical engineering and their department, and I also thankful to each one of you who directly or indirectly supported this event. I am also thankful to the communication department and each and every department which make a grand success. Thank you to you all.
I request all of you to please stand up for the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे।